And now shelf 21, just a few on this. I've got gaps to put some more now, but this is the last shelf on the collection now. Pretty much like W's and Z's on it, but yeah, this one will be hopefully filled up soon. Hi everyone, 21st shelf now. Actually got there, this is the last shelf. There's not too many on this one. I think it's like you know, a lot of space left on this shelf. So this is basically like just like W's and a few Z's, and no, not many films, maybe about 20, but we'll go through it anyway. That's what we got. We got Wishmaster 2. Really like this one actually. The idea was really clever. He sort of was in jail in this. He's like in prison, the Wishmaster, and it worked really well, I thought, because you know, when you're in jail, you wish for a lot of things in jail, and I just think it worked really well. And it's not as good as the first, but you know, it's a good little film, that one. Wishmaster 3. I thought that was the worst one. I really didn't like that one. You know, it was Jason Connery played the Wishmaster in that one, and you know, Jason Connery's, you know, he's okay in some films, but he was just so miscast in this, and you know, he didn't even look evil or anything. It was you know, I thought it was poor casting. He did his best, I think, with what he had, but I don't think it was cast that well in it. Wishmaster 4. It was improvement on the third one, I thought, but it still wasn't you know, as good as the first two, but you know, it was a bit better than the third. Witchboard, the Kevin S. Tenney one. You know, this is like a great film as well. I think it was the 80s, I think it might have been early 80s. But yeah, really good, that one. And it's Witchboard, The Possession. I think this is Witchboard 3, I think this one is. Picked this one up from Charity Shop cheap, not watched it yet. Looks decent from the trailer though. Witchcraft, that's the one that's also known as Witchery. It's Linda Blair, David Hasselhoff. I think this is the cut version. But you know, it's not a bad film, decent 80s film. Witchcraft, I think that was quite the same sort of time as Witchery. This is like nothing, both 1987, nothing to come out, something like that. But yeah, this one was okay. It's yeah, it's sort of not a bad movie. It's okay. And there's one Witchcraft 5, which is like sort of one of the sequels to these. This was horrendously bad. I hated this film. I think actually someone gave me this. I did say I'd seen it before and remember it being really bad, but I had this one for free, so I just took it on the shelf. But it's really bad. Don't buy it, whatever you do. Witchfinder General. Vincent Price's best ever performance in that. I think he was great in that. I mean, everyone knows I like you know, I'm a big fan of Vincent Price, but this is like the role he was made for. Brilliant film. You know, great. One of us was another one of my probably top 20 films. That one really good. Wizards of Gore, which is like a remake of the Herschel Gordon Lewis film. I've not watched this one yet either. This is Crispin Glover. I said, you know, raved about his performance in Willard in the last video. Not sure what he's like, and he's not watched it, but you know, I'll definitely check that out. Wolf Creek. Everyone's heard of this. You know, fairly recent slasher one set in Australia. Decent film. The original, the Universal Wolfman. Brilliant film there. You know, a lot of people say it's like the best horror film ever made. I don't think it is the best horror film ever made, but it is like one of the best of the Universal films. The Wolfman remake. Yeah, that wasn't, you know, that wasn't too bad. It was you know, a bit over glamorised and stuff, and you know, some decent. The werewolf effects were decent in it, but you know, I didn't like as much as the Universal one. The Woman in Black. That's one with Daniel Radcliffe in, or Harry Potter. People usually know him as, but. Not watched this yet, but I've heard some good things about it. A lot of people have said it's pretty decent. Only 12 rated, you know, it's nothing more creepy than anything, but yeah, I'll definitely check that out as well. The Woods, I think this one's got like Bruce Campbell sort of in it. I don't know if he plays a cameo in it or what, but I've not watched it yet, but you know, it sounds interesting. The First Wrong Turn, really like this one. This was a great movie, this. Sort of reminded me a bit like The Hills of Eyes a little bit, but I was pretty violent as well, pretty gory, that one. Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. I enjoyed that just as much as the first. That one I thought it was a really good sequel. Decent, that one. The only two I've got of them. I think they've made five of them now. But, another one here from the 70s, Zoltan, Hound of Dracula. It's like an early, I think it was like a Charles Band production. I think Albert Band directed it. I think it's his brother or something. It was okay, it was decent. I thought it was okay. It's had sort of like a ham horror feel about it, so... Zombie Apocalypse. You know, I've not watched this one yet. I just picked it up. It's got like a little comic book inside it, which I thought was a nice touch. But you know, no, I'm not watching it. I'm saying any good. It's you know, it seems like it might be like decent. I think it's got a low budget one though. Zombie Chronicles. I've not watched this yet, but I've heard it's horrendously bad. It's really, really terrible. You know, looking at the back of the box, you know, there's some, you know, it doesn't look too bad from the back. Some decent like gore and things in it, you know. But I suppose it's horrendously bad. I've not watched it yet, so I'd be really bored, I think, to watch that one. Zombie Creeping Flesh. You know, it's not supposed to be too bad at all, that one. I've not watched it, but you know, it was an old video nasty. It's supposed to be decent. Not watched it though. The Zombie Dead. I love this one. This is you know, one of my top zombie films, I think. Certainly the Italian zombie films. Really like this. It's you know, really bloody. Even this version, I think this version's cut, but there's, you know, still a lot of gore in this one as well. There's also that famous scene where like the little lad sort of bites on his mother's breast or something, rips the breast off, and that was, you know, that bit was cut, because I remember seeing the uncut version was a lot more graphic, but you know, it's still pretty shocking, I think, for the time. And you know, that little kid, the guy who played the boy was like quite strange looking lad. I think it's like a fully grown man, but he actually looked like a kid. But yeah, but I do like that one. That's a good film. That's some good gore in it. Zombie Flesh Eaters, Lucio Fulci's one. You know, really great classic zombie film. This is like the extreme version. It's you know, got the splinter in the eye scene and everything. You know, decent. Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. I've not watched this one yet. I can't imagine it being as good as the first one, but I don't know. We'll see. Zombie Flesh Eaters 3. That's supposed to be really bad. I'm not even, you know, putting them in the DVD player. Zombie Holocaust. I enjoyed this one. This one was decent. I think it's also known as Dr. Butcher MD. I like that. It was very similar in feel to Zombie Flesh Eaters to me, that one. Zombie Lake. This one's not too bad at all, you know. It's got Howard Vernon in it. I think, I'm not sure, I think it might be from the 70s, I'm not 1980, it might have just been 1980, that one. But yeah, not a bad zombie film, that. Zombieland. Really enjoyed this. This was great. A lot more comedy, really, than anything. But it was really good, you know. I thought the cast was good in there. And the scene with Bill Murray in it, I really loved that scene. That was a great scene. Zombie Nosh. Didn't really like that film at all. I think it's also known as Flesh Eater. Bill Hinsman was in it. Didn't like it though, no. A bit dull, that one. Zombie Strippers. I've not watched that yet either, but looks pretty good. Seen the trailer, looks okay. Zombie Virus on Mulberry Street. I've been waiting to see this. I saw the trailers. It looked really good. I think it's like a low budget indie one, but it looks really good special effects and that for the, you know, for the budget. So Zombies at Christmas. Obviously want to watch at Christmas, so I haven't watched it yet. I've very recently picked it up, but I think I'll start that for Christmas. Can't believe it isn't really as good as Santa Slade. I really like Santa Slade. Zombie Women of Satan. I bought this sort of on the horror channel. I really enjoyed it. It's like a British sort of low budget sort of zombie gore film. Really funny. Some really funny characters in it as well. There's this like strange character there. He's like a clown. Perval the Clown he's called. He's always making comments on like how big the women's breasts are, the zombie women and things like that. You know, really lewd and crude and, you know, typical British humour in it. But I really enjoyed it. It was a good film. Zombies of Mass Destruction. That's another pound pickup I had. Not watched it yet. And then to finish off the collection, Zombies of War. Like a Nazi zombie one. This one's not supposed to be too bad, supposedly, by all accounts. I've still not watched this one yet either, but not too bad. I'll check some of these. Some of these ones on here I haven't really had a chance to watch yet, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the collection. That's all the collection finished now. I'll still be doing like updates and things like that. Maybe one or two other things. Maybe some reviews, top 10s, things like that. You know, I'll keep the channel going anyway, and you know, I'll find some other bits of us. Maybe do the odd horror book, you know, horror film book reviews and things like that. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing anyway. I hope you enjoyed all the collection. 21 shelves. I thought it was going to take a bit longer than this, but managed to cram quite a few videos, you know, in the last few weeks to try to get the collection finished. So anyway, thanks all for watching. Speak to you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye.